Good evening, friends. I hope you're well. Today we're looking at the Axion token. So they have a utility. They're currently sitting around 286k market cap on Solana. What I'm interested in is we're going to check out the utility together. I haven't had a look at it. I haven't signed up. We're going to have a look on the website. We're going to see if the market cap does reflect how good the actual utility is. So we're going to look together. So I'll leave all the links in the description if you want to check it out. But I know for a fact it's mainly on the analytical side. So it's a tool used to help you become a better trader, basically. And they've got a cross-chain swap, which I'm interested in trying out. So that's a bridge. So if you want to bridge from Solana to Bitcoin, you can do that, I believe. So let's get started. Let's register. So I'm going to call myself Kader Trader and I'll create a password. And hopefully it's not a long process. I don't want to fill a form in. Okay, so we're in. Welcome to Axion. Security alerts. Show security alerts when browsing tokens. Yeah, I would prefer that. Chosen DEX. I definitely want DEX screener. I don't want to be using anything else. Okay, let's have a look. So we're in. That's nice. So we're on a free, which is how I like it. Dashboard token. Axion Scope. I'm guessing that's like for hunting. We'll check that out. Trading. I'm guessing to swap. Portfolio, premium, etc. So, okay, cool. So let's look at what we get in the dashboard. Recent tokens. So I'm guessing we can check some of these out. Okay, cool. It goes to the charts. That's nice. Let's look at this one maybe. So this is good for hunting, possibly. That's not bad. Okay, cool. Wow, we can see other wallets. Really nice. So if you're into tracking wallets, we can find top traders today, this week, this month. That's pretty nice. Wow, that person done 9,000 trades. That's amazing. So we can check out tokens itself. So let's have a look at this one we just looked at. Probably going to be somewhat fishy, but let's have a look and search. Now it's a new token, so the data might not still be there. So we can like. So it's been 32 buys, buy ratio, average profit. So there are snipers. So we can tell how much supply was sniped. So everyone's holding that sniped. And I don't know if it's counting everyone as a sniper because it's brand new. But that's pretty cool. So you can analyze tokens very quickly. I think that's the best feature. Security, obviously, indication of if there's a mint disabled, but probably you can just use Dex Screener for that. Pretty good on the sniper side. I like that it's not too so much things. It's literally like who's still holding, basically. Is that's the most important information. Let's check out this Axion Scope. So newly created, about to graduate. Okay, so it's like most of the trading bots or trading terminals, which is nice and it's probably free. So you can just use it without actually using one of those bots. But you have to obviously have a trading bot yourself, or you can go to Dex Screener or Jupiter or whatever and trade from there. So this one's about to graduate. Let's see how it looks quickly. Wow. One of those scam ones. Trending. Okay, cool. I know this one is trending. This one is doing pretty well at the moment. And a lot of FOMO is happening on that token. Wrapped Pepe. Okay, cool. So we got recent launches. I would probably wouldn't look at the recent launches. I would probably check out the trending. Actually, this is doing a good job at the trending part because it's not scraping from Dex Screener, so it's finding it from somewhere else. This one's obviously a scam, but that's not bad. If you want to come in and have a quick glance, I'm guessing it's the ones that have done really well, gone up well, stuff like that. Kekos Maximus. This is trending because Elon changed his name recently. Not shilling anything, but it's picking up tokens that I'm aware of. So the cross-chain swap, trade tokens across chains. Now I'm interested to see what chains are on here or what we can use to swap. Okay, so it's got Bitcoin, ETH, really good. So you can swap bridge over basically. So if you've got some USDT on um, BTC, sorry, you got on BSC and you want to swap it to Ethereum, that's really good. I just want to know what the fees are going to be like as well. So let's say we want to send $10. I don't know if it's going to show the fees. And then we're going to review the swap. So, okay. Right. So we're just maybe small percent. So I'll put my wallet in here, I guess. Let's just copy that. And I'm guessing I send funds in. Okay, so it gives me a wallet. Please send 10 to here. So I'll send 10 in. I'm not going to do that now because I don't have a need for it. But that's pretty good. Okay, cool. That's pretty self-explanatory. We'll try that out later as well. Portfolio-wise, you can add your wallet. Okay, let's do that. You can probably add other people's wallets. Let's add this wallet and see. So we're going to go through here. I'll call my wallet what it's called. Let's see if I've lost money. Oh, I've actually made money on this wallet. I do very little trading from those wallets, but let's see. What have we done? Trading history. Let's see. I'm curious now. So I made $100 on Titcoin. Small Pepe, I made some money. I mean, this was ages ago. This is when they were first launched. I lost money on that one. And I made $3 there. That's really nice. There is no tool to actually look at your wallets and analyze them. I wonder how far that goes back because that data is pretty good because these maybe were a year ago, maybe. So it's picked up everything. I'm going to put one of my bigger wallets in and see. Let's look at the premium features. So how much does it cost? Hold 1,000 Axion tokens. How much is 1,000 Axion? Nothing. $3, no? Yeah, that's very cheap. So it's a good token. And you can see that people are buying the dips and there's interest. There's a like, open interest on it. So let's look at what features you get for $3. Token screening, reduce fees. Okay, good. So they do have a fee swap. Okay, that's pretty low for a bridge, actually. Very low, in fact. Me protection. Okay, cool. The one thing you must note with bridges, you must make sure you don't send massive amounts because some of the bridges have low liquidity. I don't know where it's coming from in terms of liquidity. Actually, let's just read this. It's better. So alerts, historical data, execution speed. Okay, cool. Revenue, shares, 30% of fees. Okay, so if you have premium, you get share of the fees. So that's the incentive to buy and hold the token. That's really good. Because sometimes utilities take a while to actually mingle in with the token and they work out later what they're going to do with it. So you can verify your wallet, just copy and paste here and do that. Okay, I'm pretty impressed. Settings, we got everything here, I guess. So I'm pretty happy with it. In my opinion, I am going to buy. I'm definitely going to buy more than $3. And I think just based on the revenue share, I would say this is undervalued, in my opinion. Just for the bridge, not so much this. I think it's very much like um, you're better off sort of just using it for the bridge, in my opinion. This is just personal opinion, and everyone's going to have their own preference. Some people might like the dashboards. I like that you can check out who's sniped and still holding, and I like the features of tracking wallets. I don't know how many it's going to give, and you can analyze wallets. So we can summarize it up. I'm sure they're going to build on it as a summary tool to analyze wallets, a cross-chain bridge, which is always going to be in demand, and you get revenue share for a couple of dollars holding a token. So I don't know if that's going to change in terms of how much you have to hold. I don't know if it's a typo, but yeah, 1,000 tokens is nothing, and I think it's very undervalued. So have a little look. I'll leave all the links in the description. Let me know what you think. I wish you all the best and take care.